Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Our performance begins.
I want to learn.
Schools suck. I have prepared something very special.
Oh,
I can. Help.
well, he actually levels here, which is kind of nuts.
There is art here, waiting.
Woo, my man Jhin is doing it. All right, we definitely trade here. Oh, you ain't shit, Alawi. You hear her voice? Do you hear it? What's going on, guys? Like I said, I got double the Bilgewater Darken. It's just like, I don't know, this just became like a weird series because I don't know, there's like, I think there's no other cards to like try out. I just for some reason just really entranced by the Altar of Blood. I hope you guys are enjoying the journey with me, and of course we got one more region to go to, and that is Bando City, which was a joke, but then I said Bilgewater anyway. But yes, we have Targon to go over, and that's going to be interesting because there actually are a couple characters in Targon that I do think would work really well with obviously slaying or killing units. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. So the other half of the draw engine, right? So as you notice, I didn't use NAGAKABOUROS in the GangPlank version because I wanted to leave the whole keg thing to him, right? I left it to him. But Spawn, and the thing about Spawn, as we all know and love, is that these tentacles get really big, really big, and they become an actual hassle to deal with at times. So they're able to slay, so we're definitely running 3 tentacle smashes, and if we get any type of I'm about to say Zulani. I want to say Zulani. She's in every deck, right? So I always throw Zulani in there just because of she's just a free unit at that point. But as much as we could use the tentacle, but the cool thing that I think people have never really used is swinging glaive on the tentacle. Is that we can now give the tentacle overwhelm without the C's voice. You can also give it spell shield and just make it a terror to deal with. And when a tentacle is strong, same thing with Alawi. Alawi also becomes strong as well too. She can come later on, and then it also makes your tentacle smashes ridiculous because these are tentacle strike spells. It's a tentacle strike spell, so it's really cool. We're running 1 Curse of the Tomb in case we do have any overwhelm nonsense either with the tentacle or with Alawi to kind of end out the game. This was like one of the biggest discoveries, I feel like, of the new expansion of some overwhelm OTKs. So I do like that this card exists. I'm only running 1 of it. I don't want to draw too much of it, and 1 heavy metal in case we draw into any equipment matchup that I feel like that might piss me off. Darken Harpoon because yes, it's still pretty good. Also, making the tentacle fearsome sometimes is pretty good because then little things can't trade into it. They have to trade a decent chunky unit, and we'll get some love off of that. And then of course 1 NAGAKABOUROS. Just in case we can put some spice of life on this bad boy. And you know, it's just, you gotta throw at least 1 off of it, you know, just in case. And 1 Riptide Sermon because after the nerf, it just feels kind of ugly to have a lot of these in the deck. But it does do decent work anyway, but it does feel ugly. I could envision taking this out for a plethora of cards in these 2 regions that could probably work a little bit better. I actually was running the Answered Prayer, but it kind of seemed crappy to me. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy. Hopefully we can get some good games in here, and I still think Alawi is a very strong champion. It's just that when the characters either get nerfed, she actually got buffed, I think. I remember she definitely got buffed, I think, last time. But you know, people want to play all the new stuff, but sometimes you got to remind them that the old stuff is pretty good. We're also running a 0 of Test of Spirit because we don't know why this card got printed. Anyway, so let's just go into the games. I don't like what I see here. Not a big fan of what I see here, specifically because of the strong of the ping. Though this card does kill 2 of them. It doesn't kill GangPlank though. I think we could bounce it back for now. Hopefully we get something a little bit better. I do like seeing Curse of the Tomb. Actually, even if I just need to use it to trade into one of their units, okay, I do like that. I feel like this is a little bit better because our next draw is very important to me. Bloodletters, I already have a Swinging Glaive. Let's get the Bloodletters in hand. So he's taking the 3. We're definitely fighting a Conservatory deck. I actually thought about going Anti-Darken when I was gonna go Noxus, and it didn't work too well. Wasn't enough fun spells. So now I don't know what he's gonna do. I actually would be curious if he kills this. play this first. So if he does have a way to kill it, at least I get another unit out of it. Let me play this. It's gonna spawn the tentacle. I'm gonna put the swinging glaive on the tentacle. And then he's going to have to start making some decisions. Likely he needs to kill the tentacle to kind of make me waste my mana for that one turn. Either he kills the tentacle or he like bounces it back. He has enough mana to possibly do some stupid thing, but I'm setting up something that I'm pretty sure he's not familiar with, so I feel like he's gonna focus on that maybe. Thanks to mana. Has no units on the field though, and we already have our tentacle here, and we draw a Lowy, which is amazing. It doesn't matter what this is on. I could actually said to bank the mana there, so that next turn I could play a Lowy and then the thing, but this is Annie, so he's definitely running Disintegrate. I'm assuming he's gonna look to do like a red card. He might even put out a thing here, red card into something else, as is my prediction anyway. We're definitely a little late naked here, but pushing 7 damage right now, leaving him at 10 seems fantastic. But next turn I'll have to like kind of wait out. I have to kind of wait out a little bit to kind of like see what he does. He's already stuck. I don't know. When I play, for some reason, people know that I have work later on in the day, and they're just like, you know what? I'm gonna stall. I'm just gonna stall and waste your time so your video doesn't come out at a reasonable time. Thank you. I really appreciate you, Bloodbank K. Thank you. All right. I don't. He flashed the spell, but like I might use this. It's like, bro, I don't care. Okay. Spell shield would be the best. Did not get it. I almost like quick attack's really good, but I want stats. Quick attack is nice, but I think stats right now, just to make some of his pings a little bit more awkward, is better. So he plays that. Why not play that earlier? You could have blocked into this. Whatever. I think gets even stronger. But he does tap out his mana, which makes my Lowy play a little bit safer.
Let's go make some friends, Tippers.
That makes it even scarier. I'd rather wait until after he attacks. He might not attack at all, to be honest with you. Just something that shows the Disintegrate. There we go. Okay, just that, as long as that mana's gone. There we go. Luck's out there. Now we get to play a Lowy. We don't get the loveliness that is the extra tentacle because he did hit it with the thing, but now with 1 mana, there's nothing I really have to worry about here. Also allows me to open attack like a god. What backups do we have? We have heavy metal. I like that. We can even make this bigger, but we do run into, since Annie's out in the field, we do have to technically worry about potentially getting disintegrated. Which I could reasonably say then, hey, let's use heavy metal. Unless he has a combo. If he has a combo, then it doesn't matter, right? So we could play this first. Because technically, if he has a combo, it doesn't matter. Heavy metal wouldn't matter. Like, this would make it seem as though I'm anticipating that, and I'm willing to play a Lowy again, right? Like, if he wants to kill a Lowy here with the spell, like a Culling Strike, something like that, he could kill her. But then I could play it again because I still have 4 mana, so he does nothing. I'm going to go here with the heavy metal to force out, like I said, if he has double Annie in hand, he does nothing with it. Nothing happens. He has to play Annie again, which not like, he'd have to have 3 Annies, but I have a feeling he has another Annie in his hand, and that's what he's kind of hoping for. I'm deeply confused by this. Oh, Scorch Earth. Was that what he was hoping for? And he didn't get any hits on the tentacle? Is he waiting for Scorch Earth? I don't know. And at this point, I don't care. Leave this behind as a blocker. You're dead. And he's super dead also. Even if he plays Disintegrate, I could actually just put that on there. But he's dead on board at the moment. What the hell was this guy's hand? What hand do you have as Annie Twisted Fate GangPlank that you played like that? Like, I don't get that. Like, what the hell was that? Board did his board out. He got his cards going. Lucha Libre dude back here.
We are moved by fear. You
I'm assuming.
are paralyzed.
Yeah, you are paralyzed. Scorched Earth, something. Speak to me. 3 cards. Low mana stuff. Flock. So he had a single disintegrate. He's flocking this, and he's gonna disintegrate flock this. Perfect. I keep my tentacle alive. We push no damage there, but he loses all of his stuff. Really hoping for that spell shield. Damn it. At this point, Overwhelm is really, really good. And I'm gonna actually save this mana so I can do an NAGAKABOUROS with some Cheez-Its back in the back. I think he was just really scared to do that play, honestly. Now we're gonna have to use this NAGAKABOUROS because it's fleeting.
Gotta go with the flow.
That still looks good to me. Makes us a little bit better. Another NAGAKABOUROS. I'm really not afraid of him doing anything at this point. Pool Shark. I like that this deck has a lot of draw. Scorched. Maybe. You need it. And draws the second Disintegrate in his deck finally. Also gets that as well. It just really sucks that, as you guys saw, I was really hoping to get Spell Shield. I really need Spell Shield, obviously, for this matchup. Then he can't do that. Or yeah, it takes him a lot more to do it anyway. We might have to go Super Saiyan Thrall again. Now we get the landmark. But now he has this. So, a little bit spooky. He goes straight out for it. I respect it. But I'll probably use this on it though.
May we bleed forever.
Just to get it out the way. Allow, he's good to see. If I can survive this next turn, I think I'll likely win. Don't let this go to waste. Challenge is awesome. Alright, cool. So, depending on what he draws, another Raven Bloom. Okay, 5. Okay. I'm not too afraid. 2 cards in hand going up to 3. We draw our Alawi here. Double Alawi. Actually, really good to see. Oh, I love that open attack. That's fantastic.
Stand and be tested.
But I lose everything. Sucks that I can't use this in response to it to like disrupt the thing. Oh yeah, they do 2 a pop, right?
Truth better. Truth is no burden.
It's looking like a burden right now. He's used a lot of resources though. Alright, you went with that play.
Where do you stand on cold shots?
Do you have any other cards to play? I doubt it. Okay.
Relish life's bounty.
Alright, put that over young.
A chance to live.
Success. I just want to make sure that this can actually kill something.
Witness truth.
So he could trade. He shouldn't trade this as he moves it forward. He technically shouldn't trade that because it has overwhelm. Tough, even tough would have been good, right? Tough would have been a good thing to have a little bit earlier. Relatively pointless at this point, but it would have been nice to have that earlier. His open attack is very weak here, unless he has another ping. He's played 2 Make It Rain, so there is a possibility that oh, this actually takes it out too. Then we take no damage, but I highly doubt that he doesn't have. Okay, NAGAKABOUROS offsetting the. Bro, I'm in the same deck as you.
Wait a minute.
1 damage. He could have Riptide Rex me here too. What is this on? Won't even let me check? Crazy. I think it's over. But okay, no Riptide Rex. Okay. This is at 7.
Again. Go on then.
Like, how am I still alive? Like, I just feel like this is kind of weird to be still alive at this point.
Frog if you work, run if you don't.
Okay. All right. Oh, there's a possibility if I played another unit, I live there.
Oh dear.
But why would you slow play that? Really? Is it Annie Day? Like, are you kidding me? It's just an Annie Day. Not that bad of a hand though. But I haven't seen Annie. Like, you guys know, like, I pretty much show all the games that I play when I'm doing the deck thing. But like, when is the last time you see me fight against Annie?
It's playtime.
And then also getting Annie on curve every. Now, and this is a very annoying deck because I feel like I just die, right? They want to play in the fire. So it's really good that next turn I can just straight out kill Annie. Oh, even better. I could play this first and then kill Annie. So he could play something, kind of think he has something going on, and then I can kill Annie. Like that. Oh! Yes, sir! It feels good. You thought you had me. Give me that butt, lady. I mean, girl, but you don't. Yeah, shut up. All right, just stop. Just, you know. Okay. Yes.
Tibbers?
Oh yeah, Tibbers. He needs Disintegrate, which I don't know if they well, they probably do run it, right? I'm pretty sure that they run it, but he's wasted every sun in his life. It's out of whatchamacallit range at this point too.
Stand and be tested.
Now doing that puts it in whatchamacallit range. I don't want it to be flocked. Now I'm assuming this deck does run Decimate, but
Meet me. Witness truth.
that way she's leveled though, right? They don't really have like a burst speed, like or fast speed thing like that. Yeah, so I get the level here.
Struggle. Fight. Live.
if I blocked the other time, then she actually could have got flocked on open, and then it would have been I would have been screwed. So that way, doing it that way gives me a better chance of keeping her alive here.
I have my orders.
But I feel like he's just gonna go for the jugular here. We get the altar a little bit late though. I feel like he has decimate in hand. Something tells me he has decimate in hand. So, and that was the one thing that I saw that
And then there's
actually pisses me off about this card, theoretically. Sorry, not this card, Spawn. So when they do wide board stuff like this, I get screwed. Just for the simple fact that, like, the Spawn doesn't actually make additional tentacles. So I actually think I die here, yeah, especially if I don't draw a unit here. He can, he should just at least attack with the Legion Saboteur. Some people do get, like I said, they get scared with this. Oh boy.
that's so cool.
I'm pretty sure I lose now, actually.
Something the matter.
Good. Fine.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Come on, man. At least he played fast. Jesus.
Damn it. Not a defeat, a lesson.
Yeah. It's gonna take out that Riptide Sermon just for one right negation. Just saying. And he seems to be popular right now, so I gotta make a little adjustment because of that. Just a little adjustment. It's getting on my nerves just a little bit. Can I nerf something for like one more right negation? That's actually what I changed before. When I put in more units because the spawn thing, I would have one big unit, but then I would get swarmed. Maybe one less Seize Voice. Or, you know, one less Swinging Glaive, and I'll put another one just so I have something. All right, we're going against Viktor, Aphelios. Finally, not fighting against something that can instantly kill my units. They at least have to work for it. Jesus Lord. But with all the thing, I'm pretty sure this is still Barkeep. This is still PNZ with the overhaul now coming into the meta in such a strong way. It's really interesting to see like certain regions get like insanity. Like even if you don't want to run, I'm not gonna play because I most likely can't play. Let's see. Could I play the next card? Actually, I could have. Okay, so that would have been fine. Let's see. We go in this altar. Gotta go altar.
If it's a people problem, I'm your man.
Gonna do that first. Cause I know he'll trade it. He doesn't care. He already got the uses out of it. So I want my thing. Not gonna play that because then it makes the altar weirded and I get an extra card. So now we can do this.
This all we got? Hey, I've done more with less.
The altar speaks a sanguine truth.
All right, we lose a couple damage. Probably shouldn't have traded that because of that reason, but that's fine. Now we can play Alawi. I would love to put the glaive on her, but
Life is too short for fear.
let's see what responses that he has. I'm assuming maybe like a stun or something. Okay, 5 mana, fuck me, right? Huh?
Well lived.
You gonna take 4 damage too? I mean, he kind of should, because then he gets to push 4 damage next turn. Or okay, now it doesn't matter. Well, I trade into that. I feel like you just trade this, yeah. Alright, so we need to start flooding the board with our pool sharks here to get some presence. He's likely going to develop. I doubt he just pushes 2 damage here. Yeah, exactly.
Light flowers upon my blade.
Aphelios in hand? Maybe? I like this because we can still play the NAGAKABOUROS. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Where you going?
That's 2 slays unless you have something else up your sleeve, sir.
Oh, you will be free.
I'm assuming that the naked Aphelios comes out. Oh, so no, Viktor comes out, right? I feel like you may have done that to get an answer out of me. No Viktor. No Aphelios. Alright, we draw a Lowy again. I really wish I could put that on her, though.
Truth bearer. Truth
I could
is
also
no
just use this
bad
because I was going to run out of it anyway. Alright, so he has a lot of mana. I'm hoping he does something here. I will just raw attack, though. And another cool thing about this is that I could, if I wanted to, I could use the spawns that she creates, the tentacles, and then use that as sacrifices for the bloodletters, which is pretty interesting. What do you got going on here? Another sun thing, which I'll definitely be running in my deck. Wow. A little bit risky, though. 2 Alawi's down.
Sands beneath me and winds behind me.
Hitting the rock hopper. That doesn't really burn his mana, though. It saves his Aphelios if he does drop it, but he's shown that he doesn't have Aphelios. Use the NAGAKABOUROS. Maybe we should have just played that. I may be playing too quickly here, and it's resulting in me losing to both of my Alawis already. When I notice that his hand doesn't have any of the champions.
What a shame for you.
There we go. Let's pull Shark first. Let's learn some lessons here. So he went Solari Priestess into this.
May all those who journey find what they seek.
Now he's a little bit more tapped out on mana, right?
Answer.
That's fine. Danger Noodle is here. Based on the the Traveler made that. That's fantastic. I mean, yeah, you could pull that. Okay. I'm still gonna trade into you though. And this also gives me, you really want to do that? Do you have something? Okay. Mystic Shot gone.
I will run you over.
I'm gonna keep this alive because it allows me to put the lucky find on something. I don't know if I can play Luzani. If I can play Luzani, I'll just put it on her. She's probably one off, honestly. Very likely she's one off. Oh! Did we do it? Oh, I have to use it. It's a one off. And it's red and it's glowing. Welcome, NAGAKABOUROS. Don't have to attack with it either. If I feel like he has another trade, but he used 2 get excited. He uses a Mystic Shot. He discarded a Mystic Shot. He used 1 Sunburst, which doesn't kill this anyway. And remember, I don't have to attack with it. I can literally like just let it sit here and like generate spawn, stuff like that. Then put the glaives on it. Then use the Tentacle Smash. I'm gonna do that. He's blowing 5 mana here. I've already made enough mistakes, right? Now with this, we have a amazing. Oh, here it is. Now it's at least in his regions though.
It's an awesome day for progress.
So I'm gonna put that on that. Spread out the love. Okay, Financier gave him that. Okay. Now this is the fun shit. So now he's tapped out, right? Now, when I do this, maybe I should have went with something lower. I should have went with something lower, just in case. Here's the fun, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we start to have fun. Why won't they give me my my thing though? It's kind of nuts. This is finally 0 now.
War is a curse I cannot permit.
Now, one really cool thing is that the NAGAKABOUROS actually really cool is that if you read the tantrum, it makes exact copies and its keywords. So actually giving this additional keywords is actually pretty. I think we just go in. I can NAGAKABOUROS if he has any type of weird spells here. Look at it go. Look at it working, bro. Okay. Viktor. Bro, where is it at? Okay. He needs to be 2, right? I'm gonna play Forsaken Bakai first, so I can manipulate what's on top of the deck. That looks good. Okay. Alright, he finally tapped out. I have enough to do the combo too. You poor soul. You poor thing. Unless he has a thing to boost it up. Does he? He does. Nice. I think I'm still safe though. Oh no, no, 6. I'm looking at the defense in the wrong way. You lucky snake. That's fine. Now I get spell shield? Damn it. All good, baby. NAGAKABOUROS. Supplies, baby. Keeps the supply going. And now we get the harpoon. Beautiful.
The brighter my light, the stronger your shadow.
5 costs. We're gonna get rid of that. Ooh, it's so good. It's so good.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle fly.
Gets rid of the immortal fire. Now we put the swinging glaive on this guy. Now, if he doesn't know, he could actually silence. Okay, just to get rid of that. He could actually just silence this and it would die, right? I think that's actually how it works. So he does that. We still have enough blockers. He takes out my spell shield, which is really unfortunate. I have some blockers here. Mystic shot my thing. Okay. I can still block with everything though. He actually can't block this. He doesn't have anything with 4 attack right now. Watchful Idol. Right in negation. Yes. Look at that work.
I am ascended.
Look at that work coming in. That's the best card to see right now. Though I think he loses regardless. But if he does have an answer, especially if he has to use multiple cards, we got the right negation as a backup. Fantastic. What a beautiful match. What a beautiful showcase of how good this deck can go. Okay. So he's going to be able to block the 22.
It ends in silence.
Now, and also, it would have been great to give him Overwhelm. This is another thing that the Swinging Glaive can give this deck. This guy is a big bad, right? But he still surrenders. He's like, I'm good, though. I just don't get it. I don't know what's going on. What's the universe? Now I'm getting 2 Jhins. I actually like this hand. I'm going to keep it. Double Jhins, double Annie. If I can win this and then we can be even for the day, that'd be fantastic. But that game was like the quintessential. That was the literally like, this is how this deck should work, right? Even NAGAKABOUROS coming out in the woodworks just to say what's up. And I got a little greedy with the thing, but you know, you have to. Another Tentacle Smash. I kind of like that idea, right? Actually getting one in hand in case my Alawi dies, because I would like to play Alawi than play a Tentacle Smash. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. That's my thought process. And a lot of his units aren't going to be able to survive that. We just have to be able to kill Gwen and Jhin when they come out. That's the only thing that we really have to do.
Come on, I'll take you all on.
All right, gave himself quick attack.
We playing bilge rules?
I'll play this.
son?
All right. Now that does suck because now I'm thinking, what happens if I get an equipment in the draw? I'm not gonna block. If I get an equipment and it gets fleeting, I would like to use it. Altar of Blood, and then an equipment. So I think what we do here is Altar of Blood first. I would love to put this on this. But what I could do is that I could just save it, right? And then put it on Alawi, making some of his trades a little awkward. But based on this type of deck, if you're going Jhin into... And that makes me get a fleeting card that I wouldn't be able to play because I'm just going to play Alawi next turn. So I'm not going to do that. What it also does, though, of what I'm thinking... Actually, he can put a quick attack this thing on Jhin. Which I think that's what he's aiming to do. He's aiming to put this equipment on Jhin, or I mean, he can put it on Gwen, but
Art requires a certain cruelty.
yeah, it sure does.
Stand and be tested.
And then boom, I can't even block that.
Beautiful, is it not?
Wow, I forgot that works on her.
Well lived.
I mean, that is beautiful. That is something that I really have to pay attention to. Quietus does stop that. He does blow all his mana here, though. Oh, even better.
Wait a minute.
Chump block was gonna happen regardless. Does he have another Quietus though? Makes me maybe I shouldn't play Alawi unless I have Rite of Negation back up.
There's magic, and then there's me.
Like, it's nuts to even think like, well, I could play Alawi now, but I can just get Quietus again.
Life is too short for fear.
Don't have it, please. I know I shouldn't have played that. Okay.
Oh, his fang and fed.
You're okay, Donnie. No biggie. Get him.
Wait, only gets +1? Dude, I definitely thought it gave more than that. I thought it gave... Oh, damn it. Oh.
This is a chance for me to leave my mark.
So he's gonna have a whole... I want him just to attack, though. Because then everything goes on the stack. And then I can Rite of Negation it. I think we still play that.
I never miss.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Our performance begins.
I want to learn.
So suck. I have prepared something very special.
Oh!
I can.
Well, he actually levels here, which is kind of nuts.
There is art here, waiting.
Woo! My man Jhin is doing it. All right. We definitely trade here. Oh, you ain't shit, Alawi. All right. So first off, 1 mana ping. I don't think that he does do that. I think I can say kill an ally and then do this, and then put it in front of him. That makes her significantly weaker, though. But I don't really have a choice. And this is a lot of his shit. There's no way. If there's something that I forget with 1 mana in this deck, but oh, zap! Oh, that was good. And we get another one. Oh, that's so good. Because I feel like he's definitely gonna have some. So I'd rather Forsaken Bakai. Splash. If I can clear his field. So what I'm hoping here is that since he has 4 cards in hand, is that he kind of spends some mana here, which is really good for me. I would even prefer him to not attack here. I'm surprised he didn't kill this, but I guess I do have NAGAKABOUROS. We're in a good spot here. The tentacle gets a little bit stronger, and it allows me to do more trades with it. I could theoretically attack with Alawi here to make this go up by 1, right? And then I could actually have it trade with Jhin with the Tentacle Smash. I can also Tentacle Smash right now and just kill off one of the smaller things. I could do that too. I'm not exactly sure how good that is. We have it. I really wish this told me how many slays it had, but I think we have to sit back here. Now it's a little bit bigger. We also get another Darkened Harpoon.
Let's go, Fang.
The curtain rises. I have prepared something very special.
So we can NAGAKABOUROS.
Relish life's bounty.
That's good. That kills her. Now we know we have another Alawi, so I can kind of sacrifice this one, right? Or I could do this. This one I'm going to destroy the mana gems. Damn, we go down to 3 that way? Do I have to think that he's running Atrocity or something like that? I don't think he's running Atrocity. I can also let Gwen live here and then do this instead. Because quick attack, he could still use like a Vile Feast or something like that.
Why are you wasting life with indecision?
You right. Because I'm pretty sure we lose no matter what I do. So, so we're gonna do another Rite negation, the only one. So this is pure deck building right here. I'm going for the extremely risky play. He has way too much mana up right now. For some reason, I thought that was the Greyback. Sorry, not it is the Greyback. I thought it was. I'm getting flashbacks of the first match. I think it was the other guy. All right, so I feel like he could still ping this off, right? So I'm gonna pick this first, so it can get big.
Defend yourself.
Gives me another strike. Then we can make it big enough to take this out.
I will give them a show to remember.
Oh, she's 1 off. Oh, okay. That actually allows me to play him, which forces him to block with this, right?
A life lesson.
All right.
NAGAKABOUROS moves within me.
Do you not have an answer? Or do you have Atrocity? Okay.
Meet me.
I mean, he has chump blockers. I'm assuming that's why he's doing that. He doesn't lose here by any stretch of the imagination, right?
Witness truth.
Because that fully heals it. We get all our HP and stuff like that back. I maybe should have played a little bit more aggressive there.
Canvas arts.
I think I should have played more aggressive. I do feel a little bit of the regret. Because now he could just attack with Jhin. Ah, I was too scared. But I had to look at it from a standpoint where it doesn't matter. Okay, we have an additional blocker, but it doesn't matter though. If I could have got that guy out, then you know what? I should have, again, that's two mistakes. If I played that correctly, he can't do anything. Now here, he has to open attack here. If he doesn't open attack, he's silly. The only thing he would have to think is that do I have a third Rite negation, which you can't play around. Why would you think I have 3 Rite negations? You can't play around that. You just open attack here. Fuck me, dude. I got nervous. I got nervous. I forgot that he was just gonna do this anyway. The thing there was to tentacle smash the Jhin regardless of what he had, but for some reason I was just terrified. That's not a deck mistake. We win this match actually, so I'm gonna count this as a win. As far as like, I don't need to keep playing games with this deck, but I should have just tentacle smashed him at one point and just said fuck it. If he has it, he has it. That was one of those situations where you lose if you don't do it, you lose if you do it.
Not a defeat, a lesson.
Now that's real. God, what an epic back and forth, man. That was actually pretty tight. I'm not gonna lie. And, you know, sometimes it's good to show more losses than wins. Sometimes I like to just go even, like I'll find at least until I go even. But what's more important to me is showcasing the deck. I mean, if I had Curse of the Tomb, I win also. But Heavy Metal really didn't do anything, right? Where are all these equipment decks when I'm doing videos and stuff like that? Like nothing. So technically this minus one of this and then Curse of the Tomb may have done some more work or something like that, but I think that we did fine. Also, the Sea's Voice there, playing the Sea's Voice would have gave that tentacle overwhelm plus an additional spawn, and that possibly would have done well too. I was playing too scared at that last match. That's what that was. But I think the deck does work fine. I actually think that it could be refined and done a lot better. The Tentacle Smash, the strike spells, in conjunction with the Swinging Glaive is just really strong. Actually, as we saw in the first one, especially when we went to Demacia, Swinging Glaive and striking just, you know, it's just a good thing because it's a strike equipment. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I was able to do 2 separate Bilgewater decks with Shurima, and I happened to not use Zillion or Twisted Fate. I deserve some credit for that. Give me a like, comment, subscribe for that, because it was obviously the easiest probably thing to do because it's been done. I think it was done on like day 1. Day 1 decks. But yes, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one where we're going to go over to Targon and check out Harazi. See ya.